So you've stopped by for a 10-minute pelvic floor strengthener, and I'm so glad you're here. All you're gonna need is something like this, a block or maybe a pillow, and we are going to do a 5 exercise circuit that we do 2 times through so we really master the movements, okay? So we're gonna start on our backs and I will see you there. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take our block and put it the skinny way between our legs, okay? So the first exercise here, we're gonna do it for 50 seconds. We're gonna lift our hips off the floor. We're gonna squeeze the block, squeeze it, and then we're gonna release it, and then we lower down. So it's lift, squeeze, release the squeeze, and lower down. And we're gonna do this for 50 seconds, all right? So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We lift, we squeeze, release, and down. Lift, squeeze, release, and down. Up, squeeze, release, and down. Good. Up, squeeze, release, and down. 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 Good, last one. Perfect. Next, we're going to take this block. Okay, and we're going to lift up, squeeze the block, and release. Squeeze the block, and release. Okay, so hands stay over the chest. Knee comes up to right above your hip. Squeeze the block, release. Squeeze the block, release. Squeeze, release. Stay nice and steady. Every time a knee comes up, you squeeze the block. Every time the knee comes down, you release. Perfect. Now we're going to flip over. Block between the legs. Okay. Back is flat. And from here, you lift and lower. Okay, so it's a lift. You're staying tight on the block. And you lift and you lower. Hands are down under your shoulders. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Perfect. Now we're going to put the block to the side and we're going to do our quadrupeds with movement. Okay, so you're right here, flat as can be, abdominals engaged, and you slide and come back. Slide and come back. So what's the point of this? The point of this is stability, that you can move through the motion without topping over. Like if there was a bowl of cereal on your back, you would not be spilling it. Everything stays still. Perfect. Now we're just going to sit back And stretch for 50 seconds before we go back to the beginning. So you can widen your knees a little bit and just give it a second to stretch. Okay, we're back to the bridging, guys. We're back to the beginning again. So we're gonna grab the block. Okay, we're gonna stick it between, long way, right, like this, narrow. Okay, it's up, it's squeeze, release the block, lower your butt. Lift, squeeze, release, and down. Up, 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 squeeze, release. Up, squeeze, release, and down. Up, squeeze, release, and down. Up, squeeze, release. Good. Okay, we take the block between our hands here and hold it. Every time a leg comes up, we squeeze the block. Okay, we're activating. Squeeze and down. 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 Squeeze. When you're squeezing, you're exhaling, okay? With exertion, you exhale so you're not causing more pressure down by your pelvic floor muscles. If you're dealing with a prolapse, you really want to avoid pressure. So you want to be sure that when you're working hard, you're exhaling. Okay, so now we're going to flip over, hands and knees. The block goes between your knees here, right? Hands under your shoulders. Okay, and then it's stable and lift and lower. So you exhale, inhale to drop. And you're just coming up and hovering, right? There's just a little hover with the knees. Keep your neck straight. Perfect. The block goes out. We're going to do those modified quadrupeds where you are sliding, right? So it's all about stability here. There's no rock in the boat. Your cereal is not spilling all over you. Everything is nice and steady. You're looking down towards your fingertips. You're not cranking your neck up. Perfect. And now all we have left I traveled all the way up left, is this, right? So you sit back on your heels. You can extend, make space here between your knees and just breathe and relax for the last minute. That was 10 minutes of core strengthener, mostly beginner. I think the hardest one was probably the one on your hands and knees where you lifted. That might have been a little bit challenging, but these are all great exercises for you to do if you are struggling with your pelvic floor, if you are struggling with prolapse. These are great exercises to do on the daily so that you can start to heal and strengthen the pelvic floor muscles and all the muscles in your deep core so that you can continue to do all the things that you love to do without leaking when you're coughing, sneezing, exercising, all of that stuff. Okay, so my name is Julia. I've been a certified personal trainer for 25 years, and I have a specific interest in pelvic floor dysfunction. And I'd love to share with you as much as I can so that women don't have to deal with this issue at all, but at least not as long as they typically let it go on for. So that is it. And if you would like to subscribe or hit like, I would appreciate it so that you can be around for my next video. Okay, so I will see you then, and thanks for stopping by.